Let's go, boys! Oh, let's go. Let's hope. I'm riding with Mathew Willet, former Roof of Africa rider. Yeah, let's see. You?
Sun's hectic, man.
Huh?
The sun.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't see coming up.
No, you won't.
So I took off my goggles.
No. Remember, I've done like 5,000 laps here.
Wow.
I'm pissed.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Good.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Just getting warmed up, you know. Feeding myself. You're right, Matt. Oh.
Kind of matches everything else on the bike.
Yeah, I bet on this one.
this trail, we'll probably come down this trail at one point today.
Okay.
We call this Ross's Revenge, this section.
Ross's Revenge. Is it easier up or down?
Both are cool. We can actually see if we go up red, come down, then we can go around and then come up and then even come down it again.
Oh, I didn't tighten this in, huh?
We'll see how we feel each loop.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, a lot of this, then it was closed for a section, so there's a lot of trails that are...
Supposed to have pieces of thingy across.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closed.
That Leon told me the other day, people just pull them off and ride through.
Yeah. Oh, they're trying to rehabilitate. The Cape Nature is trying to shut us down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Alright. Almost warmed up. Okay, so
Almost warmed up, I'm getting arm pump already.
That's a good warm up, Brett.
Hey?
Compress your front and then you can come down to that.
Ooh, there go my brakes.
Okay, bro.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
It's just a bit of chase. Okay, but normally if we're just riding, we go this way, but it's like it to do every now and again.
I think I went through you with thingy the other day. You got to move your wheel over, otherwise you get stuck on your disc on the one piece here.
Correct. So you kind of get your wheel on. There's a V rock there. Is that what you're talking about? The V rock?
No, the one is up on the top. You sort of jump through these two. You got to do a jump through, and there's two rocks that sort of do this.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of get your front wheel on the top of that V, and then you can put it on the next rock. So.
Ah, that's where I messed up last time.
green loop.
Is that the green loop?
That's the green loop.
Okay.
Complete.
Okay, cool.
So then often we'll either ride down and start at the bottom again. And it starts from the, like a little bit lower than we restarted. Or we just cut along the dam wall and jump in.
Okay.
So that's the green loop. Like if you're on your own,
That's okay to
you
do.
can bang those out. You know, just
Is that the green loop, that whole piece we did now? The up and the down and everything?
everything. The whole, that was a full green loop.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, cool.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the silver loop. With the silver loop, there's two splits on it. I'm going to stop by both splits just to show you, so that if you're ever riding with other guys or whatever. then
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
was looking for. That other section is a closed off section. So this drops back down. It's got a lot of very soft, tight off camber,
Lekker.
and it drops back down into the forest.
Back to the green.
Yeah. So
That-
it actually drops. You know, when we dropped into the forest, there was a sharp left where the back wheel kind of hopped up.
Yeah.
You kind of drop it into that part of the ravine.
Okay, cool.
Do it again.
If you do here.
Yeah.
And that's the ravine there, that little line there with the trees.
That's the
That's the forest, yeah. Okay, cool.
no, actually, I lie. It's closer because there's the platform.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's here.
It's like these trees. It's just down here.
Okay,
It
cool.
comes out there.
Okay, lekker.
And that's the route we came up now. That's the green up
Okay.
onto the service road.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we went up that way somewhere, I think. Or we came up this way and we turned right there somewhere. Or we went somewhere. That side, I think.
There's another split off this further up. I don't know if they use it anymore. I've done it a couple of times at Ed.
Okay. Well, and then just a question. You're doing second gear up here?
Yeah, I'm doing second and third.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, my turns, the hairpins I'm doing in second, then the straights in between in third.
And you're using lots of clutch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rev and clutch.
100%.
No, revs and clutch.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, cool. When I always ask questions, dude, I'm trying to pick up from everyone, you know?
Yeah, dude. silver continued.
Okay.
Okay, then this flips off to the gold, the red, whatever you want to call it.
Can you put it on, pump?
So we've got two options. We can do the silver finish and come down and come this up again and finish it with the red.
We can do that if you want.
And then
It's up to you.
or we do the red first while you've got the most energy and then do a silver afterwards.
Okay.
It's up to you, but I'm easy.
I'm easy too. I'm all about experience, bro. So do whatever you want. As long as I can see you, I've sort of got an idea of what I need to do,
Yeah, of course.
line-wise and stuff. So, am I keeping up okay for now?
Huh?
Am I keeping up okay for now? Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Goggles.
Okay, this section, second or even third gear, you want to, it's loose rocks like this.
And it's off camber?
No, it's straight.
Okay,
it's,
cool.
it's not off camera, but it's steep and it's very loose. So the more momentum you can carry,
Better.
the best. If you do stop, then like even in second gear, because it's just going to spin anyway. And just
I'm the same,
Just
yeah.
take the
Okay,
clutch.
cool. I got you on the same page.
Okay. So maybe.
So you reckon we need to run up here?
Oh, you can go from here though. Sometimes it hooks it. Oh, for me, sometimes I hook it like that, sometimes not.
Oh, lekker. Yo, sounds long. Let's start, boys. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think I might have to drop down and try and get some momentum from there.
No, just half a wheel back. Half a wheel back. Pull your weight on the back. Then, and then whop. Bring it back in again. Just to get up, and then you slip the clutch when you're like on the top of the wheel.
Okay, I keep getting stuck. I got it stuck once or twice on top, and then my feet can't grab anywhere. But I'll do that.
Or if you're really stuck, you're next to the bike, turn, with it running. If you turn full lock, it kind of leverages itself as you push. It kind of works like a magic system, bro. Then you push it while you're slipping the clutch, and you'll get over and you get back on the bike.
Come and try one more time, yeah? If I don't come right, then I'll push. So you want me to go over the middle of it? Like I'm doing. Is this what red's like all the way?
Heart attack hill.
This? Okay, cool.
Hold
Take it
back.
I'm trying to keep my arms too sexy.
Yeah.
I got a bit of arm pump.
So that's crazy because it's loose. And it's amazing, like there's days where I've stayed on the pegs the whole way up. And there's days where I've suffered.
Just wanna quickly just check what was around the next corner. Yeah, it's steep, eh? Okay. Bang, bang. If you're tugging lekker, you can. It gets a bit more grippy. Beautiful out here.
Awesome, man. Hi, I can. I'm in the mountains. Sorry, I've just spoken to Mom. I hear you looking for me. Yesterday I came to ride on my bike. She didn't want to ride. Kind of like your Yaris. No, so I'm last night. I'm riding now. Yeah, I need to test it because I'm in Robertson the weekend. What's up? No, not the whole weekend, just for Saturday. We are indeed. Javelin shit. Okay. Cool. Thanks, bro. God, good. Okay. Bye. Okay, so you want a rundown?
Yeah.
So, like when you're stuck on a rock, like you were there, the theory. I'm gonna give you the theory. I don't always get it right. Is that thing recording?
Yeah. Oh, the whole road. So the whole thing about my posting is everything: the blood, the sweat, the tears, the car, the chat, the everything.
Yeah, okay.
Uncut.
If I give you bad advice, everybody's gonna know it now.
Nobody watches my videos. We're still early days. Although YouTube gave me a thingy, eh? They sent me a message this morning saying, because I've only started the last few weeks posting, the last 2 or 3 weeks. People are really enjoying it. You've already reached 100 hours watch time.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I post a lot on Instagram because of my kids in it. So anyway, so if you're like stuck on it, you don't have to roll your whole bike down. You keep your front wheel up, and if you can roll your back wheel, see, sometimes all you need is like half a roll, half a turn of the wheel, and then you're loading that flywheel, clutch in, and then you're closing the throttle and dumping the throttle, because the flywheel is actually what launches you forward, not the throttle. Okay, so you're loading your motor.
There we go. So nobody's ever told me that.
Okay, so then as you do that,
the flywheel's loading.
So it's whoop, and then clutch again. But then when you're getting on it, obviously you're not putting the clutch all the way in, otherwise you're going to roll back. So you kind of then slip in the clutch. So to feel, your body weight is, as you're going forward, you're launching your chest over your handlebars to stop you from coming over. And then as you get up, you're then pushing back. Okay, so you actually think of it as pushing the vehicle over the obstacle.
Okay.
And then you can legs and all that again. Okay.
Okay.
So that's okay. This is obviously a big launch. So
but if you can, you just try momentum all the way.
Yeah, if you got momentum, you do it. I mean, what I'm telling you now is more for like if you're stuck on a rock like that. Okay. So here's the line. You sum it up here. This is worn quite a way over the last while. So that rock's got nice grip.
I was thinking go straight over.
So you carry your line straight. And you'll be surprised if you're leaning forward, you can go very slowly and just slip the clutch up there, or you can tack there, and then it's up that way, and then over there there's a split. You can either go up or we go around. We go all the way up there, bro.
We're going right.
We'll stop there and see.
Okay, cool.
Both are cool, bro.
Sweet. And how's your bike feeling, dude?
You're alright, very good. I'm happy. I must say that my chest was burning by the time I got to the top there, bro. Sounds good, eh? Yeah.
And my arms are just pulling a bit tight. And I'm trying to stay on my legs, but when you're here on this kind of stuff, it's difficult.
Yeah, you
hang.
So again, like you watch the pros and all that. They sit a lot. But even when they're sitting, one foot's on the peg.
Yeah.
Because then you're forcing that.
You're putting pressure on them, check it. That's what I try and do.
Both legs are down. You actually, without even knowing it, you lift the suspension, you take the weight off the back wheel.
You lose traction, I got you.
So if you keep one foot on.
Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to turn around.
Huh?
Turn around there.
Yeah, so normally like if you're feeling good and you're carrying a lack of momentum, we do sometimes like that, but otherwise turn around. This was an old plan that they closed off a long time ago.
Okay.
It's quite rad. Okay.
I thought I was going to make it up to there.
I didn't make it. I also got hooked halfway. So I went around there.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Okay, so yeah, arm pump. My arms aren't fit there. And keep that rolling. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. So there, like you got over the obstacle and then you had too much clutch in, so you rolled back. You'll get used to like holding it on the clutch. You got to like feather it almost. You got it, man. That's it. Now you want to weight your outside peg.
On the book, eh?
Hold that. Bit by bit. That's it.
Huh?
Bit by bit. Hold it, you're on the edge.
Not up there.
It's the one way.
Is it?
Or we can go that way.
I broke the thing.
What did it do?
The clip. Okay, I'm gonna put it over. I'm just gonna tie it on my hand.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe like that.
No. Not that bad, bro. Better than working corporate.
Yeah. Let's think now. My other one, I've got a mounting underneath there.
Yeah, I've rode with one year, and it, I don't know. I mean, I also used to drop a lot of sweat onto it. I sweat like a.
That's okay. Well,
You want duct tape?
you got duct tape?
I've got duct tape. Yeah.
Ah, that'll work, I think. Cool. Doesn't it match? Lovely. That's a white. Wait.
Oh, you're gonna put it on there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tape this thing straight on.
And cable ties?
I've actually got cable ties, yeah.
Yeah, I've also got cable ties.
Let me put it on there. I forgot about the cable ties.
So got cable tie holder.
Oh wow.
I took, cause see that my clocks are off, I took my cable out. Less to break. Maybe cable tie the strap and then duct tape with it.
Just for the covers. I should feel like cutting those off. Well, it's broken anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's broken the strap.
Oh, that's cool.
When Wish came out, I started buying Wish. It's one of those free gifts.
Oh wow. That's handy, bro.
Keeping your credit card, and then there's a credit card. I just thought, oh, I need space.
Yeah.
It's shocking, see that?
Yeah, so good. That's very handy. Yeah, that was the challenge with roof. I mean, such long stages is like, what do you carry, what don't you carry? I've got levers and spanners strapped to my frame inside my airbox, other side. First aid kit goes down my headlight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was also, well, my clocks broke anyway, but even before it broke, there were the previous roof. I took my clocks off. Used the space. Calves good. But that riding fitness is like next level. It's so lack of being riding fit.
Yeah, I know this kind of riding I wouldn't know, but in general, when you're riding fit,
Yeah.
and you can just get on the bike and ride for hours, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's so cool. And also your recovery time. That was my strong
that's the
point
biggest thing. Yeah.
in roof. Is my I'm not the fastest, but my recovery time. So the guys I ride with, I got two riding groups. My other group, they're a lot younger than me, and they're all pretty good. Like they're all really good actually.
And fit.
But they're always waiting for me. Okay. But when I get to the top of a climb and they've been waiting, they go, okay, cool, you want a breather? And I'm like, no, I keep riding. I catch my breath while I'm riding. I've learned.
That's kind of how I feel when I ride with Eddie and people like you and so forth. Like, yeah, you don't have to wait for me. There's my arms are pumping. I was like, please.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, I like to keep going because it also makes you fitter. Like
makes it. Yeah, you push yourself.
Push.
And this can't slide that way. It won't go anywhere, even if it does.
It's hard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move it a bit up my way. You don't have a pliers.
I do.
I don't know if I've got side cutter. I've got to cut that off.
Yeah, I got it. I've got a pretend leather man in here. Wanted to know. Like Dirt Bike magazine, like one of the spot the differences.
Yeah.
I entered and I wondered. It's so good.
I don't need much.
No, I'm one of those guys.
I'm working for.
I never win anything, but I also very seldom enter anything. So.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, don't complain. You got me there.
Yeah. This was my when I was training for roof the year before on my own. I would do this. I'd go up this round, then I'll show you where. Then I would come down, and I would do that into the silver loop around, and that was my loop. And I'd do like 4 consecutive laps.
Wow.
On the time without stop.
You sure you want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we're facing this way again at the top, and you'll see like a big rock slab, and just stop there. I'll come past you, show you the line there.
Okay.
The lines.
Okay, and this is a second gear sort of way?
Yeah, it's slow, bro. Well, however you want to.
Like this?
Second, yeah.
I could get up there.
Catch, bro. Under that. Get your knee on the football.
Yeah. But it just knocked the guard into my knee. Yeah. Phew. Did I take the wrong line?
No, that's all right. They're both lines. So when I was training, then I would do that line that you are now, and I'd go around and drop it down. Straight down.
Whew.
Now we're going.
What are you talking about here?
I'll show you. So. Okay, I'm coming on this line to get up here. So you can go up there, and you can come here and pivot this way. Okay. The line we're going up, there's kind of two lines. Okay. There's this line, but then where that green bush is, the left of it. Okay.
The left, so I've got to go onto that side of the bump of that rock.
Yeah. Or it's this line, straight up by the tree. Okay, and then right by the tree is a bit of a step.
I see the step.
Okay, or it's this line. Yeah, you stay out of the groove, you go on the rock.
Yeah.
Okay, it's grippy.
Opposite pig.
Trying to push your bike over a little bit. Smooth on the throttle. Or slowly build up speed. Not fast, just momentum. You're going up here. Okay. But you need not speed but momentum to get over this section. Okay. This body position. Look fast. If you don't make it here, no problem. Slide your bike down here and around the loose stuff.
Cool.
Which way do you want it? Which way do you think you're going to go?
I think I'm going to see when I come out there.
Go this way.
I think I might try and go through that straight one up.
This one there.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do it as well then. So you can kind of see if I get it right, that is. Because it's I don't know.
I got you. If you got momentum, if you lined up, everything works perfectly, it's sorted.
Yeah, sometimes I get it up easy, sometimes I just on the top stall it or hook it or whatever, and then I'm sliding back down. So I'm not going to tell you I'm a pro at this one.
Hundreds.
Well, everything from here up has been, there's a score, like either it's 5 all or it's 3-7 or...
Okay, got you.
It's just dry.
I'll give you a watch just to see what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see like the speed that I'm even doing it at. It doesn't have to be...
First gear, cool.
From where you are, you're going to go down, eh?
I just need to get out of here, that's all. Yeah.
You can start it in the channel and then kind of get your way out if you see the choice. Okay, 1-0.
Huh?
1-0 for you, bro.
What does that mean?
It means you got 1, that climber's got 0.
Oh, cool.
I've got it wrong so many times. That was very well done, G.
Thanks, Jim. Still don't know. How you feeling, pal? What's up?
There's a rock in the middle of your line here, bro. I mean, it's hard enough as it is. You got this thing
Oh,
smacked in the middle. Okay, so you saw I came up here, roll back. Just
Yeah.
find your, give yourself enough space. You don't want to get in your brake disc against. Yeah. Okay, but then as you're in, you slip in. Up, then we regroup there. Another tough section.
another tough section. Sweet. Huh?
I'm gonna get my bike out the way, then I'm gonna come out here. One. and then come down and help?
I'm gonna try and get to you so long then. Let's just see, you know? Should have got a bit more momentum. Oh.
Probably push that rock over.
Huh?
That rock you're standing on?
Yeah?
Isn't it loose?
Not really.
Oh, so you can get your battle right down there.
Okay. So, my left foot is in the air now. Oh, okay. So I'm going to first off-settle myself,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to have to try and settle myself. Because I've got to pull around this leg and then push on this leg.
Yeah, you can actually, you can have your legs dangling. Just make sure that you're not taking the weight off with your,
And sit back.
yeah. Well, no, you're going to have a lot of traction on your back wheel because of the angle.
Okay.
So you actually want to be leaning forward, otherwise your back wheel is going to be
So yeah.
getting tracking on your back wheel. That's what you want to be about.
Apparently. Maybe I'm gonna just give it a help here. Ooh. Huh?
Steeper. No, the other way. I know it's going to go into the rock, but that's how you get the leverage.
Maybe I'm gonna just try again for some momentum. Last time.
Just try. So much. So come from here, from this line. You get your back wheel here, your front wheel's almost level. And then it's just tracking. I mean, I wasn't even on my pegs or anything. Just that feel of the clutch. Oh,
Yeah.
which, I mean, it's just hours in the saddle.
Yeah. Woof, woof.
And obviously your sight, you're kind of looking up there because you want to get past and then.
Okay.
And even if you don't, like my biggest problem is I look in the wrong place.
Me too.
Okay.
Fixate.
So absolutely, we spoke about it yesterday. So if you look at the line, it'll take you there and you drop in kind of thing.
Okay. Alright, let's go. So there's my line turned in. Hey?
Well done, dude. Well done. Now you can even. Now you're gonna. Can you see where my knee is here?
Yeah.
The backhoe's gonna circle on that because as you're coming up, it's gonna track inside. So you can be off your bike and kind of just steer it around. Probably safer.
Probably better.
Yeah. Gonna just get it here and then I'll start getting up way.
Okay, so I just turn and I just try and push and ride.
Yeah. You turn full lock.
Feels high.
Cool. Okay, so this one's kind of like the same. Remember to look past.
Yeah.
Like here you kind of want to just get your front wheel past there. If you're coming too close,
Hit the.
then your back wheel hooks behind. And again, with these things, there's nothing wrong with like getting a feel for it. Oh, like 1, 2, 3, you know?
Okay.
That's not what it is.
Is it because it's higher? Got a high spot just as you're about to, your heel goes high and then low again. I don't know if that's it.
Douglas, it's been dug out a bit. But I can feel it not, like from here already, it's not feeling like a... Okay, so again, drop it once or twice, get a feel for it. And then I'm going to sit here that I can catch your front wheel if it is going. Okay, just for confidence. If you can get to this ledge and you can drop your foot into that groove, then you can push with your leg again. Go. See.
Sure.
Oh, dude.
I've got to go there and then turn in.
Oh, I don't know. I film at the same time. So let's see if I can get you and film me. I'm not going to need to get you, you got the sun out. Yeah, get a feel. Okay. Yep. I started.
Okay, should be able to get through here now. Oh, that didn't work. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, water. Yeah, I forget I got water. Thanks, man. We're getting there. One day I'll be good enough. And then this is my fourth technical ride. In total it's about 6, but that includes 7, including that single track in Atlantis.
No, that's totally different.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, you're doing very well, bro. Very, very well.
I'm enjoying this. I love it. I love the feeling afterwards, bro. That's like...
It's a different rush, eh?
Yeah.
Because it's not high speed adrenaline or anything. It's like calculation and...
It's your body. It reminds me of hunting or something, bro.
Okay. It's going to be in tune with everything.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And you work until you can't anymore, you know? And then you got to stop because you see that thing stop over there. Now you catch your breath.
Yeah, you got to hold it in danger. Very well done.
Oh, thanks, boss. So, okay, so this is what Leon meant, is lots of sort of drop-offs and stuff here.
Yeah, but when it comes to gold type of rides, I mean, there's not a lot of sketchy here. I mean, you can fall, but I mean, you're not going to fall all the way down there. I mean, you think where you almost bailed off over there, that was probably more of a sketchy drop than any of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because of how you would fall.
Yeah. Lucky I jumped off the bike there.
Well, that's my big fear. Like early on in riding, I don't know how many times I fell off my bike because I took my boot off like this instead of like that, and my boot caught and I dropped over.
Okay.
So then, like, I got, especially on off cambers, I got so nervous of riding off cambers because of falling the wrong way.
Yeah, got you. This off camber is very different to what I'm used to. So I haven't done a lot of this kind of off camber.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of like sort of like on the side of the mountain. So instead of riding the tracks, we're like riding on the side on long stretches of this kind of terrain, but not up trails so much. Little pieces, but not much. So this is quite lekker because you've got to constantly change your footing.
Yeah.
Left, right, left, right.
So you can check there's another line here. See, we came up from there.
Yeah.
But there's a line just there. So
Oh.
Like at the bottom of the climb, you come up where that tree is.
Yeah.
Little tree.
And then you go around that.
You round that and you come up. I did it the other day. And then you can see like where the line is. You can actually get up a little bit higher.
On the rock.
And then you can run it along the top.
Come out, yeah.
You skip that bit. You come at the top of that. Yeah, you actually come out here where this last part was.
Yeah, okay.
You come out there. So I got into a really cool spot the other day. But I hadn't done it before. And I was like, oh yes. And then my buddy that was with, he was kind of sitting catcher. We had 2 new guys with us.
Okay.
So like where I was sitting now.
Yeah.
He was sitting there. And he still said, I mean, he's a lot better rider than I am. So I still said, what do you think? He goes, look, you can do it, but if you get it wrong, it's going to be like hectic wrong.
Yeah.
So I took the lower line, which is the same camber, and I carried it perfectly through. And he was like, if you did that higher up, you wouldn't have an issue.
Okay,
because
cool.
we're running with really soft mousses.
Yeah, me
very
too.
Sticky tires. These rocks are grippy when they're dry.
Yeah.
So you can be able to quite an off camber.
As long as it's weighted, it's some kind of way it'll grip.
So there you got to like, so if you're riding over this camber, you got to weight your outside foot peg, and then this is the head thing, is you got to push your bike away from the mountain, and that's what kind of feels freaky.
You want the bike to be 90.
You want the bike to be 90 or even this way, because you want to fall into the mountain. So you got to lean that way. So that's
okay. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna move when
No, you can stay there.
when you move.
When I move. Oh, I better move that now.
I need another pee already. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Oh, I didn't realize you're so close. Must I go back a bit?
No, I don't want to roll back.
Must I push my wheel against yours? Matthew! I'm upside down! Doing right. Yeah. Phew. Matt, I'm facing the wrong way down the trail. What do I do? Raina, fuck. Fuck, I don't know now. Ow, it's hurting. Yeah, I flipped right over. Phew, bike ended up upside down that side. When I did pivot turn, we went right over that side. Yeah. Went up, no, but went right over this. I pivoted way too high now. Me and the bike went 180 over. The bike was upside down on this rock. And then when I got it off, it went that way. Then it was backwards, so I had to reverse it up now. I'm a bit broken now. Let me have some water. Shit, I wasn't recording. No, I don't know when I switched it off now. Sheesh, okay.
Well, I hope you got all your climb up there.
Okay, yeah?
Got it.
Huh?
You got it.
Think so. So I'm going to put my wheel in there and then I'm going to try and use that line out.
Then I flip the front wheel onto this line and then this is the line. And it's slow, bro. I'm not warping up. I'm just tractoring it up.
Okay. now, you fucker! Wait! No! I think I'm gonna start again.
Just slowly, just run and push. Push your hand up, other way. No. I'm gonna hold the front. You can drag it back over.
Whoopsie.
I got. So what you want to do is you're accelerating almost too hard. Very gentle, like almost be stalling.
I'm struggling to regulate throttle and push and clutch control.
Okay.
So
Fair enough, bro. Your second technical ride. I think.
no, well, this tactic is.
Bring it back over first. Okay.
I think if I go a little bit more. Fuck, I can't grab on nothing.
Handlebar.
Huh?
Handlebar's gonna keep it. That's cool, you don't have to be that high up. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, wait. Stay back there. Okay, trust me. Start your bike, clutch in.
Started.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I suppose I'm going to put a leg up here.
Okay, I'm gonna roll your front wheel over here. Just gentle. Try and stand your bike upright. Stand your bike upright. Okay.
In fucking neutral.
Good, be back, yeah.
Oh, my ass. I'm stuck against the mountain. Yeah. So your line is there. So must I pop my wheel there?
Yeah. And just gentle. You're not popping anything, just.
So I must turn around there. Shot, Matt. Sorry, I broke you there. I'll wait for you. Then I'll turn around.
Well done.
Thank you, Matt. Wouldn't have got it without you.
You would have. You would have struggled more though. So yeah, on those bits, there's not a section along there that I even blew up to move the front wheel. I would rather roll back a little bit and then
I saw with the last one it worked now.
try and like tractor it, like lug it almost.
Yeah, like when I'm doing that stuff, yeah, I like to lug.
Okay.
But
It's a feeling, bro. It really is. And like you said, you're getting used to pushing, throttle.
I haven't done much pushing.
Yeah. No, I push a lot. As you can see.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to push and I'm not scared to get off my bike to get over an obstacle, bro. I'm like,
Me too.
you wanna just get through it using the less energy for you. And if that means for you getting off the bike to get over it and pushing a little bit, then that's...
I need a proper set of blockbusters.
What?
These things.
Oh yeah.
I bend these things straight off every ride. I actually bought them for the pit bikes on Temu. Then when I got this bike, I was like, shit, I don't have anything to go off-roading with these guys.
Yeah.
So I just put it on. It was like $200.
Oh, that's worth it.
For a small bike, I think it'll be alright.
No man, it's fine. Half of the guys don't even ride. Just ride with the flaps.
Yeah, I know. One, two.
Actually need to roll back a little bit. Or just pull your back wheel over. To get it back on. Terraformer.
The fudge.
Okay, so roll back. And this one, like the other one, you kind of, I mean, I know I've got a lot longer legs than you, so you're on the side here, but from where your wheel is now, you want to whoop up until on top here. This one you're not right. This one you're not lugging up. This one you giving a pull up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But you say I've got to chop on this side.
No, try that.
Okay, now try that side. Okay, cool. That might
You
work.
get
I won't get on that side. It's
Huh?
too many gaps there.
Yeah, well, that's.
I got short legs.
Roll back a bit more. Kind of do this quickly. Do like 1 or 2 walk, just to get your feel. Roll back, forward and backward and forward and backward onto it. When the mark started. Kind of get a feel for how much. When you're ready, you want to stand your bike upright.
That's right, yeah.
But you actually, that's what's pushing it over. Is you're on the bike.
Ah, my arms on full lock. I'm full. So maybe even just push the bike over, let it go.
Yeah, no.
There we go, wait, keep it there.
Stay on it, sir.
Which way did you go up, man?
I come up there, but I was off my bike, yeah? I couldn't on the bike.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, mate.
Cool, bro. Take a breather.
This thing bent right over when I was upside down there, trying to move it.
Oh, as long as the subframe didn't break. The Huskies, the subframe.
Yeah, it's composite. When it breaks, I'm going to make myself one. Thought about it.
Well done.
Really thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lekker struggle.
Just take my helmet off for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, riding with Mathew Willet.
Hoorah!
Roof of Africa finisher. Matt! Okay. Oh well. Let's go, boys. Yeah, for now. I feel like I twisted my fucking hips.
That'll settle you afterwards.
Yo, it shot me off the seat.
Yeah. You're not going to slap your balls, because that happens often.
Maybe I'll feel it later. Oh, calf muscle pull. Okay, I wasn't so sure.
Okay, so what I did there is I kind of came in between. I got my front wheel over first, like you did. Then I didn't get my back wheel over the middle of it.
Okay.
But you can probably roll that rock out the way. Like, get off your bike.
It's a big rock.
Well, it was a big fall. Oh no. Okay.
No, it's a big one. But I think we could probably climb over
You
it.
could probably climb on the left side of the rock and get your back wheel through there.
Should I try and pick it up?
No, you can spin it from there, I think.
Huh? Oh, just go gloop, hop the front over.
Get your front wheel like up to here. If you can. Got it?
Try.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all good now.
Huh? It's a big rock.
That's it, you got the feel for it.
Oh. Our clutch hand is giving in, eh? I think.
Deep. Well done.
I think my arms are dead now.
Whoa! Shit, sorry. I'm pushing you over.
Should I jump?
Let's do some gardening, bro. Let's do some gardening.
What's that?
Pull that rock out the way. Because that's helping stopping your front wheel from rolling back. So now at least you'll be able to roll back a bit more.
I need some air, I'm getting hot.
Momentum. There we go.
You're gonna run out of battery in a few secs.
Yeah?
I'm gonna run out of the first battery in a few secs. I'm gonna swap now.
Okay.
After this, huh? Or
You
before.
want me to get up here? Or you want to do it?
Have you got a plan?
I'm going to do exactly what you were doing.
With a bit more experience.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If you want to try, you're welcome to, but I don't want you to break yourself for me.
I'm not going to break myself. I don't want to
Break me.
take away from your enjoyment of conquering it. But there's no.
Well, let me try one more time. We've changed the line.
Okay,
If I've got it.
the rock a bit.
Back.
No, we've moved that front rock, so now we've actually got back. See, now your back wheel was here,
Yeah.
so you didn't have enough to get over the rock. So now you've got a little bit of a run to. You weren't able to get back because of your front wheel, so now you can go a couple of times, get it. Okay.
Okay.
So just do that a couple of times to get the feel.
I almost feel like I want to push that rock down to where my wheel is now.
You can. Which rock?
This one.
one.
Nah, fudge.
No.
If I get
when
over.
you're coming up the next time,
Yeah.
you got
Somebody else is gonna
just
cry.
fine.
Okay.
Hey, bro. You wanted to struggle?
No, I don't have a problem.
I know you don't. I'm not stressing. I know you're not stressing, so. And you're not broken. You're a lack of broken.
Yeah.
That's the anthem.
So now could I do this?
I kind of came up a line. I think I got this side of the rock, but the rock's moved. So anyway, then I get my front wheel like up here, and then my first point of focus is that section, okay? And then I look there. I actually get my front wheel up like against that rock, because then I know my back wheel is fine. And then I'm pivoting that way.
Okay.
You don't want to get your back wheel hooked here, because then you're also spinning and you're getting against the frame here.
Okay. Whoa. Why does it feel so?
And you can do it off the bike if you want.
I'm gonna do it off the bike. I'm just trying to work out which side. Probably till I get to there, at least this side will be better. Because I've got.
I would be this side, eh?
Yeah, but I can't stand that side.
Where is it?
Or maybe I can.
Well, as far as possible, you always want to be mountainside.
There we go. New battery in.
Battery in camera, new battery in rider.
Yeah.
Rocks move. Now it's going to be like. Bup, bup.
Yeah, watch this, pal.
And the camera's going to go, geez, that was easy.
Actually, I'm going to stop wearing these like back in the day, dirt paws were lekker, but now I feel that they actually got too much padding on the hand. My EVSs are nice and thin. I can feel the grips lekker.
Okay.
I don't like the feel of these so much.
Yeah, I've got, I prefer the thicker gloves. I had the thinner ones, and I've got a lot of blisters with them.
Huh?
For my personal.
What happened? A lot of
I've
blisters.
got a lot of blisters.
I do get calluses, I find, but I have better feel.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I suppose it's a trade.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Got this.
Okay. I only live once, eh? I won't be this old again, never again. So you went zoop, zoop, zoop.
Well, once you got your back wheel over, you can reboot.
So I'm going to try and get there with my front, eh?
Yeah. feel for it first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it's very hooking the bottom of the rock.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that, so like, yeah. Maybe I should. And if we go, put on that line?
No, for sure. Just pick your bike over. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Might be easier, eh?
Big lift, eh?
Hey, it's a big lift I'm seeing now. Not too bad. Huh? Fudge.
It's okay, you got enough. It's just going to be very loose there. So now kind of come straight. Just get your wheel up and then. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to get it there.
You've been there. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pivot it
You
there.
can just come straight first, and once your wheel's up here, then you can get your front wheel over.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I stopped. Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
Matt, maybe help me on this one. Just because I feel like I might. Machine, eh? Thank you, Matt. Sorry for making you work so hard.
No worries.
I tried to not, but it doesn't look like we're going to get out of here if I stay here. Do you want a breather?
No, let's go. Cool. I'm stuffed anyway, bro. You just look at how. Can't believe how unfit I am. How quickly I've got unfit.
I'm sorry I'm making you worse.
No, bro. I love the struggle, so I'm cool.
I love the struggle too. I just feel bad about keeping people up all day. Your moose is lekker soft, eh?
Yeah.
Even softer than mine.
I drilled this one, eh?
Did you drill it?
Yeah.
Okay, mine's cut a few times. It's got like an extra 2 pieces in or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Fudge. Fudge. Oh, fuck, the bar's got my leg stuck. Oh. I'm going to try and straighten it up as well.
Lift it up. Front wheel can stay up. The bike is in a very natural position to
Oh, fuck.
there we are. Just so almost pick like a straight line first. Where your bike is pointing now, ready? Your front wheel can come up onto this rock, it's cool. The bike can stand upright almost. Because then you'll turn it. So just think about your back wheel now. That rock is quite cuck, and the kind of the distance between the two rocks there kind of makes it that your front wheel doesn't drop again to get the traction to. So you're doing this. So just concentrate on getting your back wheel over that first obstacle you're with now. So if you can be like half a wheel away from it, and just whop, and then hold it up there again. And you can do that off the bike. It's much more comfortable.
Okay. Got you.
I know. You got this.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Huh?
You feel you rolling back. Start your bike.
On that side of the bike.
You had it. You were up. What you want to learn is when you get up, you kind of have to hold it on the clutch. You can't hold it on the brake because your front wheel will slide. And if it does stall, start it quickly and get it back holding on the clutch. It's the only way you're going to hold it.
My arms are
It's
tight.
difficult when your arms cramping and thumbs cramping.
Then I got you. Too much. Yo, man, it's not good. I didn't walk from here though, I rode up to there. Ooh. Okay, maybe I should just try again.
Maybe you should start again. So here's the thing. If you stay on the bike like that and you whop it, the bike is gonna slap you in the nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. Then your sore hand, your arm pump, and you'll use your problem. So you did it now. you just lost it on the top. So remember that feeling. And that's why I say just do it a couple of times halfway through. It's like when you used to stunt, you used to progressively get to the point. So if you got the feel for it first, just do it a couple of times. You don't have to do anything first time, you know what I mean?
And I got you.
And of course, sharpen your one now. Anytime.
Yeah, I know.
I really don't mind, but I also know you're doing it.
Right. My legs are short, but I'm gonna fall off these rocks before I fall off the bike. Huh?
The rocks hurt, don't they?
Getting tired, eh?
We're almost at the summit, bro. Just turn and there's one more little kind of like a tricky climb, but not like this is really rutted out. It's fun out there.
Sorry man, I just need a sec. Bike's getting a bit heavy. Okay, then I'm gonna go off that line there.
Yeah. What happens is there though, your bike is hanging on the belly pan and the wheels are touching the ground. Okay, be careful in that section on your chain and on your disc side, hitting the rock. Okay, I'll help you over there. It used to be enough ground to just kind of and get it up, but it's so spun out now from obviously when you're not making it, when you're trying to spin, the ground's gone, and also with the rain. So I picked mine up onto this ledge and kind of just muscled it from there.
Got you. Yeah. It was beautiful out here, man. Let's go, boys! Huh? This clutch button's getting hard, this clutch lever's getting tight there.
And now you can also, if you think of it like this, you can use your legs to push
like here, and use my legs up on it.
Yeah, your legs are, so now you've got the leverage in your legs, and on the bars,
And I'm gonna go there.
I'll get your wheels straight. The wheels are going to that bush.
Huh? You got my clutch?
Yeah.
What do you? Has I turned it up? Got it.
You want to get your back wheel past here. You're not going to pivot like here. So you ride into the bush, get your back wheel there. Right.
Okay. Yo, but my feet are so low and I can't reach. I'm too tired, babe. Yeah, I've hurt myself a lot now.
One more quickly?
I can't.
I'll say so.
Sorry, Jim.
No worries, dude.
Starting to feel a bit
No.
pop.
This is the wall. This is the place we've got to go to. Okay, so the pivots, you actually don't have to do a major pivot. I know my legs are long. Yeah. Bounce your front, yeah.
Thank you, Matthew. Sorry, I'm holding you up.
I'm gonna just give you a small pointer.
100.
The pivots, they don't have to be the stylish 90 degrees and all that. You can actually just do the little bounce.
Okay.
And those are the things you can practice at home.
Yeah.
You need like 3 square meters and just boop, 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 boop. And when you're on an incline, it's actually even easier. So just bounce your front and then rock back with a little bit of, you can actually, even with the bike off on an incline, because of if it's in gear, just by bouncing your front fork, you can actually move it over. Okay.
I've almost felt that before, yeah.
Yeah.
At least my neck pain's gone. I woke up yesterday with a bit of a neck pain. This morning it was worse.
Now it's
Gone. Yeah.
So like there, you ended up actually sucking like tons of energy.
Yeah.
Which is that's that ratio we get to when we're really tired. Then even simple things use more energy because either we make bad decisions or we're so finished. That's like obviously training for big events. You've got to go there.
100%.
You've got to go there all the time.
I like being there. Is this the spot you normally want? I couldn't get.
I want to hurt itself now. We're almost there.
Okay, I think it's not back into neutral now. Okay, so that's the chick.
Can I give you something? You want an energy thing? Not, you don't dig that.
Coming right, I got salt water.
Okay.
It's just, no, I'm starting to feel better already. Recovery's quick. It's just...
Now I've got these jubies that I get from a...
I don't want to... So what happens is I kick my body differently.
Yeah, I know, that's what I asked. It's like a potassium and whatever boost.
Okay, cool. Whew. Thank you, Matt. Sorry, man, I'm breaking you, yeah.
No, dude.
And then blip it.
Yeah, kind of forward. Just try to go over there, then over there.
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 1 Gold ain't for sissies, that's for sure. Motherfucker. Matt, take a quick breather, bro. I need a bit of a breather. I'm getting bad of here.
This is it, eh?
Huh?
This is it.
I'm just burning a bit. Phew. I almost want to take all my kit off.
Yo, did you see that?
I had it on camera, I missed it.
My boot caught on my foot. Hectic, thank you Lord. Jeez, that was close. I'm gonna buckle here, bro.
Oh. What happened? Was it going to throw you sideways?
Huh?
What was...
I put my foot down and it didn't touch the ground because it was hooked on my foot peg. So I did that.
Whoa. You there, pal? Am I going the right way? It looks like I took a different line to you. Matt? Matt?
Huh?
Did I take a different line to you?
No, same line.
Oh, someone else obviously rode there just now.
No, I've
Oh, we came around here.
yeah. There is a line that way as well.
No, I just saw it. I was just like...
Hectic. Yo, bro. Can't believe it. Sound fit. Yes, yes. Yeah, where that rock is, there is a line that way as well. Then you go either up straight where I went, or you come this way and you kind of carry across this rock, which is the way I'm going to encourage you to go. I'm going to show you. So you can go this way, it's fine. You're going to come up there and then we're going to do a 180 and come back this way.
Okay. It's going to work out, I don't know. You went that line, or this line?
That line, where your bike is.
Everything's going like it's all, yeah. Okay.
Everything's going like it, bro. All of it.
No, what I mean was...
All that. No, I know.
I was cruising. Take the outside, eh? Gunk, gunk.
So I kind of got my front wheel. You're doing so well, Gareth. Genuine, bro.
Oh, thanks, pal.
You really are.
Thank you.
I think your fitness is definitely helping you.
What fitness? I haven't exercised for years.
Body's good.
That is close enough there, I suppose. That side maybe. Help the bike up there. I feel so short with this thing, eh?
Yeah, but actually get the hang of it, that you'll stay on your pegs more than me. Because I have long legs, I put my feet down. Once you learn to do these rocks and on your pegs, you actually have a lot more benefit than me. You'll get there, I promise you, you'll get there.
Wonder. You're gonna have to try and pick it up? No.
Yeah?
Bit hectic, go. Go, let's go, let's see what happens.
Like I said, strumming.
And then you say, up over there.
So, you've got two options. Okay? One is this way, over there, either that way, or through there, over that rock. Okay, it's actually very slow, and it's off camber and all that, but you just lug your bike along, okay? Or, straight. That's a big steep. But either way, I'm with you. So,
Yeah, I think I must try it, dude. If you don't mind, if I'm not holding you up too much. But
I'm enjoying the break.
that looks cool, but I want to fight this. I need to get this down. So put my wheel up there and then hop it over.
Put your wheel up there and you can come back down.
So I'm going to go forward.
So you either got to go forward a little bit, then you kind of push it one way. You can do it next to your bike still.
Huh?
You can do it next to your bike. That's it.
Oh. Yeah. So is this almost it, eh?
This is the top. Well, there's a little, I mean, we're not physically at the top, but this is the top of the climb. There's a single track up to the top. Then we're at the top of the mountain. Yeah.
At the top of gold. Oh, red.
Yeah, yeah.
Gold, red, whatever.
Oh, really.
Yeah, that's quite steep, eh? Okay. So I got to get my front wheel over there and let it hook there first.
Yeah, so I kind of got mine up, and then I got off my bike and I scrummed it off.
Get that beetle.
Yeah, I think it.
So with momentum I should be able to get over it.
But then you're going to be on your pegs over the bar. That's
Hard work.
next level. So that's proper commitment.
On this hill I'm not ready for that, I don't think. So I'm going to just try and hook my wheel over.
First get your front one up there. Side of my bike already because you've got a lot more leverage and you can push off your
Yo, that rock's about to fall that I'm standing on.
stand on the left.
Whoa.
On up. I got your bike.
Huh?
I got your bike.
Oh.
Cool, unbroken, we're good.
Yeah. Getting there.
Join the army this year. See the war. That could be. Okay, now using your toes and the ledges and all that. And again, just that's.
Yeah.
You asked what I mean by scrumming. You got it now.
Yeah.
See the scrum.
Yeah. Upper body's tight, eh?
We've done a couple of bench presses today.
Yeah, yeah.
This one ride I did with anyway, long story, but did this ride. And it starts with what he calls it's got two or three different things. It's like 100 push-ups, 500 push-ups, or 1,000 push-ups, and then the ride ends with pull-ups. 100, 500, or 1,000 pull-ups, and then when he finishes the ride, it's push-ups, because then it's downhill, and you're like the whole time, and up it's like the whole way.
Okay, so now, do I get my wheel on that there or this side here?
You're actually right, yeah. I think it's more about where your front wheel ends. If your front wheel hooks against this and your back wheel's not over there, you're just gonna spin. You know what I mean?
So do I want to try and get it
I
over?
don't want to get around there. I got stuck on that little rock. Then when I came around it, then I was fine, because then you can use the ground to track, and you're pushing in. And as long as your front wheel's got a clear path, if you traction on the back a little bit, just turning the back a bit, and you're pushing, you will go forward. Okay. So try and get like your right leg on that leg.
On that ledge.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do this on, eh?
Oh,
No, off.
like here and here?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
If that works for you, or if you've got to start a bit lower first, just to
Much
get
lower.
started.
I don't think
Sometimes you got to kind of do like a with your body, or if you've got to stand here to start off with, and again just feel what it feels like, and you can get your left leg from here as it starts onto that. See how that feels.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need to push my bike over more.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go straight onto this rock now.
Okay.
Check there.
So you want to get your front wheel over then?
Oh, that's probably going to be better if I'm over there.
That side, yeah. Okay.
Fudge.
Alright.
Excuse me.
I think like a little bit of vomit.
Almost.
Our good friend Lawrence that did the roof with us, we brought him up here. And I don't know what he did up this thing, but the next thing his bike just cartwheeled, like over his head almost.
Don't scare me, I want to not take that line.
Yeah, that is just so I've seen guys go. Hold on. You've got nothing holding your bike going back now, eh?
Shit. But fuck. Are you holding it?
Yeah.
Shit. Thank you, Matt.
Woo! You did it. I don't know about you, but my whole body's tingling.
Yeah.
Shot through.
Shot, brother.
Well done, bro. Well done.
Appreciate you bringing me with you. Thank you for taking the time, bro. I appreciate it.
People took the time with me.
Dude, anytime.
I really am tingling.
I don't think so we're just going to do this one and go back?
Yeah, I've got to get to
KTM.
KTM.
What's the time now?
It's 12:15. That's a good time.
Okay, cool. And going down, is it a lot quicker?
Yeah, we'll go down Ross's Revenge. Go down that way.
Is it hardcore?
Huh? No, it's like, the other way is so rutted, dude. I don't really go the other way. That's cool.
Let's go, boy. You.
Oh, geez, dude.
Okay, so we're putting goggles on.
Yeah,
Oh, there's trees here.
a bit more flowing now, so. Picky at the top there, for sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Oh, excuse me. Returning. You want to take a photo with the background?
Yeah, this first red.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Well done, dude.
So that was red. Well, basically,
Huh?
that was red.
That's it. There's some cool like play around stuff here.
Okay.
We'll do some other-
Okay, cool.
So the one down, one down is this way. Go over that rock and follow.
Okay.
There's some cool bits on it. We'll do it another day. We're gonna go down now. Where we're going down now is also up.
Okay.
Where we went up today, the switches, silver and gold, is just ups. This is just a down.
Okay.
And then Ross is kind of an up and a down. Yeah.
Okay.
The rock that you rode up and off might have been up that section.
Yeah, like I climbed up a big round rock and
Yeah.
and then and then up small ones and little downs. Yeah. Okay.
Through a big V.
Yeah. So going to that section, we went through a big V.
Okay. Yeah, you probably came up that section.
Yeah, we came up there and we finished there, and then we worked our way down through the shortcut.
Okay.
We didn't do the full silver down.
Okay.
We dropped into that green to the the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one. We came through here. Oh, you left me a nice little present. Huh?
Just roll off and lean back.
Let the suspension do the rest. Phew.
This is called Punani Rock.
Punani Rock. So you can see I like punani.
You slid through that one.
Yo, my arms are dead.
Dude, I'm pretty knackered, eh? Let's be honest. Daniel from here. Call the roll.
Yeah. fucking ass. Yeah.
Thanks, boy. Sure, dude, thank you. Good.
That was awesome, thank you. Thanks, Brother Bear.
Yeah, we went straight into that, bro.
Yeah. Imagine we tried to go somewhere else first. We would have broken ourselves.
Just finished my fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got, I think. I won't know until I open up how much.
The thing when we're racing though, definitely drink less fluid because there's less time. There's no stopping at all. So it's difficult to get a handle.